ain't got too much going on. I did want to talk a little bit about. Give me 1 second, get set up here. I talked to Somber for a couple hours. I don't know. It was this morning while I was doing my morning routine and running get clinic and stuff. And either way, that clip over on the ufology SWAT account, you can't deny what that clip is. And to me, it's him and Panda negotiating and talking about how they're collecting these clips. And, and those clips came from his space. So, we can fucking, like, move on and just get over it, but I'm not gonna just, like, admit, like, I didn't see what I saw. And, there's a lot of we actually talked about maybe talking a little bit about it in a space later today, because there's gray areas on the laws on these things, and there's an account on YouTube called ufology SWAT that I love that account, and I source it. I use the clips because they keep an eye on the worst of the worst on UFO Twitter. And I'm not saying that's somber. I'm talking about the Tupacabras and the Red Pandas, and they log all these spaces, and you can go back and that's that's the truth. Like, it's not, they don't twist them or manipulate the spaces. They are what they are. And there's talk about trying to take down, this account, and it bothers me because I don't think that account is doing anything that's illegal. They're simply taking UFO Twitter spaces and reacting to them with silly emotes and little captions. It's it's a reaction video, if you ask me. Uh, but we can talk about it. But me and Somber, I mean, it's nothing we can't fucking work out. But I was upset about it. My friends were getting clipped in his spaces for Panda to put up on the stupid archive. Um, and there was another thing I wanted to talk a little bit about. A lot of my buddies have been getting these. I'm gonna put when I go back and do my when I go back and clip my rant for YouTube. I'm gonna put the tweets and the messages. I'm gonna go ahead and put them here. Oh, it's always reverse. I'm gonna put them up here, and you'll see the Chupacabra is making a regular habit out of weaponizing this political situation. Like, as you can see here, he's trying to tag the FBI and tell them that LP is a member of Antifa. First off, Antifa means anti-fascism. It's a mindset. It's not an organized group, you simple morons. Like, it this is similar to like saying we're going to go round up Anonymous. Good luck. It's a loose-knit organization. Nobody has tattoos saying they're Antifa. There's no roster of Antifa members. Basically, Antifa is their way to just label anyone who they don't who's a critic of them. Oh, that's Antifa. That's Antifa. Anyone that we don't like is Antifa. And these idiots on UFO Twitter, like Tupacabra, who I'm talking about right now, are weaponizing this situation any way they can. If anything that happens, the Charlie Kirk situation, whatever it is, they will leech into that situation. They'll pump spaces of it, and they'll weaponize it against people like KMF, like this. Um, Look at this idiotic post that this guy made. First off, tell me in that retweet that's allegedly KMF, where does he mention shooting anyone? You dumb fuck. Are you aware, Chupacabra, that many states have mandated that it's unlawful for law enforcement to wear masks? Did it ever run through your idiotic mind that's maybe what KMF is implying? Maybe KMF is going to try to enforce the state law and that no law enforcement is allowed to wear masks while on police duty. Did your idiotic brain think of that? No, it immediately went to he's threatening to shoot somebody, which he never mentions any sort of the thing. Like, if you ask me, what he's saying is, I'm gonna ask them to comply with the mask mandates, that are saying in my state that law enforcement aren't allowed to cover their face. They should have no reason to. And you're gonna make the leap to he's threatening to shoot people. And look at Carl underneath it. Yeah, I'm a bigot attached to Lou Elizondo. You idiots are so simple. You don't understand how defamatory that is. There's zero evidence that these guys are friends. So when you attach them as friends, if that it's just so stupid on so many levels. In my mind, Elizondo and his lawyers are being as patient as they can with these goons because they have every reason to shut these guys down. And this is just another example. Like, that's such a clear example of defamation. What the fuck does one guy, KMF, in a post he makes on the internet about ICE and their Gestapo tactics running around terrorizing people across the nation have to do with Lou Elizondo? How do you connect those dots, you goons? Like, it's just so dumb and, like, absurd, and I'm I don't understand why people are continue to play along with it, but I appreciate that you continue to do things like this, Tupa, because it continues to, give us motivation and content for videos like this. And we're going to continue to collect them, and we're going to continue to shine a spotlight on who these guys are. And as long as I'm around, yeah, things are going to be fun. So, alright, let's get ready to play some Red Dead. Labeling anyone on Twitter that you have an issue with as Antifa and then tagging our goon politicians. Like, you guys are such pieces of shit. We just went through 4 years of Biden in office. Was there any time when we were trying to weaponize the Biden regime against you morons? Like, did that ever happen? We're less than, what, a year into this psychopath's presidential regime, and you guys are already trying to levy the the president, our fucking lunatic president, and his government Gestapo on people on UFO Twitter you don't like? That's what they're doing. Like, UFO Twitter, wake the fuck up. This idiot is trying to weaponize ICE to come and fight his battles on UFO Twitter. And you people think I'm the one that's unhinged. It's just, dude, it's next level, man. It's next level. And obviously it's not, KMF's not the only one. He's doing it to a woman that hasn't been anywhere near a UFO Twitter space in well over a year. That he has no reason to. Like, there's zero reason for him to be giving LP issues like this. This is such blatant harassment, and it's attempt. She's got a career. She's a professional woman, so it's an attempt to, like, cause problems in her career. You people need to start calling this shit out. And I even mentioned in a space, or in one of these rants last week, like, I named a few people like Carl and B, and why aren't you guys asking him? Well, obviously Carl, like, isn't gonna be the one to show a little bit of integrity. All that guy wants to do is suck on Tupacabra's, like, last titty and get, a little bit of back milk. That's all Carl wants, dude. It's obvious. Like, look. It's so pathetic to watch. This guy isn't even an American citizen. And he's more fired up and ragey about our politics and MAGA than anyone. It's just stupid, man. But B, I talked to B a little bit. And B, I think you do want to do the right thing. I honestly do. There's some people in there that are just mixed up on who the good guys are. B, why don't you ask Tupa, why are we doing this? Like, why are we trying to tag LP to ICE when she's not even in UFO Twitter? Why are we trying to cause her problems in her career? Why are we trying to slander and defame people? Make him explain exactly what Antifa is and why, They think that these people are part of Antifa. Things like that, you know? Those are questions you people could ask these guys. Like, what evidence and do you have that these people are part of Antifa for you to be tagging them on Twitter? And there's another side to this. Actually, my brilliant sister and I, like, she might have been the one that brought it up, actually. There's a point to this where you could actually be charged for misleading the FBI or federal agencies. Like if ICE or the FBI actually looks into this and they realize it's just some internet feud, you guys might actually get in trouble for that. Like you don't tag fucking government agencies on internet beefs. Are you stupid? What is wrong with you all? I mean, this any other time in history, it would be like, what are these nut jobs doing? But Trump's America. It's crazy, man. Crazy.